Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play SAXLINGHAM. So, you join this as I've just kind of finished my, took a walk around the farmyard, finished my morning coffee, and just admiring the sunrise at 7:20 in the morning. We are now, I've done a bit of work in the background. The potatoes on field 7 have all been harvested. We've got them in storage. Bit of storage that we could kind of find on the yard to be able to put them. So that's all good. So the plan of action for this episode is we need to get a couple of things done. Hopefully, we've got to. We've done the line on field 28, so we've got a reseed grass. So hopefully in this episode we can get that one done, and we need to prep up field 7, which is just over here, just over the other side of the fence. We managed to obviously get at last episodes. We ran into a bit of financial difficulty, didn't we? We've managed to kind of recoup some funds. We also made a couple of sales of equipment that we didn't need. So we do have a little bit of money back in the kitty. We've got £96,689 in the kitty. So we've got a bit of money, and it's 7:20, and it's also the 3rd of Feb. So we're about just over halfway of through Feb. So that's absolutely great. Our silage bales are now all. Oh, I have to put that back on. Our silage bales are now already fermented. So what we might do is, if we'll keep them there for now. But if we do need to, obviously, bit of extra funds, we can kind of get some of them. See if any local of the other farmers need any silage bales, or we can, obviously use them to get to sell. So our other tractor, our fence is up at the local dealership, waiting to go in for a service. So we've only got the 1067 at the moment for being able to use. So our tyre usage are on 15%, so that's okay. So first things first, let's fire this little one up. Fire this one up. Let's fire this up. So I think what we'll do is we'll hook up the seeder and we'll head up to 28 and get that one, get that sown, get grass sown on that one. Cool. Need some solid fertilizer. Okay, so looks like we'll need some more solid fertilizers. So I will purchase that actually. Let's buy some of that. Consume. Solid fertilizer would be bad. Makes no difference to both. Both same actually, aren't they? Three bags I believe would be fine. Okay, so what I'll do is I will make my way up to pick up the solid fertilizer. Oh. What's he catching? Oh. There we go. So what I'll do is I'll head up and pick up solid fertilizer, and I will cut back in when I get to the field. Lights on, beacons on. Let's just jump outside and make sure they're on. So I will pop up to the shop here, pick up the solid fertilizer. Wow, it's a bit foggy this morning. I've gone past it. I did, yeah. So I will finish loading this solid fertilizer up, and I will jump cut when we get to the come back in when we get to the field. Okay, ladies and gents, here we are. do is we'll start in this corner, so then hopefully we're kind of heading back towards the gate to be able to get out. Okay, so let's line this up. Line this up and keep going. So we'll get the grass sown in here. I think if we've got time, we will try and get the field 7 valve. We still need to decide on what we're going to put in. I think it's field 19. That's all ready to kind of go up, so get ready to be sown. If I remember rightly, I did say I would put. I was going to put barley in it, I believe, wasn't it? I think barley, so. Maybe try and get that done. Actually, maybe we'll get 19 done. See if we can get 19 done before we do 7. Let's just pop out actually and close that gate, just so we don't get caught as we try and get around. There's one thing we don't want to do really, is get caught. Need to also try and have a look see if we can purchase a pressure washer of some kind, because it's been a while since these vehicles and equipment have been washed, to be honest. So that's another thing to add to my shopping list. I've also been checking out areas as well on the map to possibly put in our pig pasture and, you know, buildings for them. So I've been scouting around as well. So there's a couple of possible options. There's an area across the road, sort of in between Hill 4, 5 and 6 I believe. You know, they're grassroots, but there's an area in between that's got some buildings and a bit of land. So that's an option. There's also another option. I think it's area plot 63 towards the sort of over the other side of the area. That might also look good. So I'm going to drive over there, yeah, at some point and have a look, scout around. Get around and see if that's going to be suitable. Because I want to put in a pasture so they've got outdoor space to run around as well, rather than having, you know, I know we're fattening them up and selling them on, but we don't want them cooped up in a building 24/7. Not if we can help it. So I'm hoping to put in a pasture, hoping to find somewhere where I can put in a pasture and put in a barn to be able to put them in over the winter months. I am hoping to be able to get this, you know, these kind of done, or get the process building up to get them sort of towards the, you know, sort of beginning of autumn, if I can. If funds allow, it would be nice. Hopefully once the oats are grown and they're ready to harvest, hopefully, you know, see what the prices are for that. And then maybe use the, you know, if I find an area that's going to be suitable and that I kind of like to put, you know, for the piggies, I may make an appointment, go see his bankman to see if I can get a loan out to obviously purchase the land and kind of, you know, see how much I can get based on obviously the value of my farm, stuff like that. That area not connected. Okay. So that's that all done. Still got my beacon now? Yeah. jump out so I can close that gate. So I'm going to head back to the farm. Actually, no, I'm going to head down to field 19 and see if we can get some stuff done on that one. So I will join you. I will rejoin you once I get back. Once I get down to field 19. So here we are, ladies and gents. We are back at field 19. We just need to actually make sure that we've got it on barley and not grass. Okay. So actually, what I think I might do is I might actually, on the way through to to here, I did put in the local farming agency, see if they had anyone that could kind of come and help. So we'll get that set up a second. So that's fine. 2 headings working easy, yeah, that's fine. So we've got him off, he's just joined us here, look. That's perfect, so we've got him. Jeff, we've got Jeff today helping us do some drilling of the barley on field 19, so that's perfect. That means I can kind of crack on and chase up the service of the 620. So we'll just walk down here. I know I could go around, but it's just a short walk, so we'll just walk down here. As you can see, we need to get this, get field 7 sorted out. Where we've left, where we harvested potatoes. So this needs sorting out. So that's on the list. But I'm pleased that we're getting, getting the barley drilled into 19 there. So that'll be ready for later on in the year. So we did, obviously we harvested potatoes and they're down here. So we've got managed to kind of put two piles, look, two little piles, a bit at the back here, a bit here, and then we've still got a trailer full of them. That trailer's still full of, well, not quite full of potatoes, but we've still got potatoes in there. So this stuff is progressing now, guys. So it's just, I don't think so what we'll do, we'll just drive up, go for a drive actually, and see what's going on with the let's go for a drive actually and see what's going on with the see what's going on with our oats, because I don't think it's far off. So we'll just drive up there and see what's going on. It's going rather nicely actually. That is looking good, to be honest. Yeah, it's looking rather nice. Let's see, what's it say? Yeah, so that should be ready next month. Yeah, it should be ready next month by the looks of it. Let's have a look at what, yeah, across here. Four of 9. Yeah, so we're nearly halfway through the growth period for this one. So that's fine. So we're nearly through the halfway through for the, you know, for the OSR. Granola, OSR, it depends on what you call it, depends on where you know, what it's called, depends on where you come from. In the UK it's typically known as OSR, I know some places call it, you know, granola, or cannula, or however you pronounce it. Some places might have different names for it. And then we've got the oats over here, which is, yeah, this is looking fine. So yeah, next month maybe, beginning of March, sort of beginning of April, should be ready to harvest. I hope that would be good. Looking good. So we'll head back to the Actually, where was the other area? The other area that I was looking at. Possibly looking at for the piggies. Quite a way. Is up here. Sort of like farmland 65 up here for like 500 and some odd thousand. That's quite a lot of money. That's quite a lot of money to be able to buy it, but if the land's quite good, but then there's all these points as well, which I'm hoping carries boy point. Oh, it's like the animal dealer. Object storage. Might be a cow farm actually. Oh, it might be another cow farm. Hmm. Okay. Right, let's go here. What's this? 68. That's just down there past the ford. Right, yeah. Might be yeah. Looks like a kind of, I don't know, it looks like a derelict bit of land from here, I'm not sure. Hmm. Oh, what's this area? That might be nice. Hmm. Down there, I think. 78. So down, basically down past the main farm. Okay, let's just gonna have a look down there then. So down this way it said. So we'll have a look. So it was down this way, past the main farm. Or the main kind of farm in the area. The big one. Which we're just coming up to now. So we'll go careful through here. Mind you, it doesn't look like it's being used at all at the moment. Up over the bridge. Ah, it could be those buildings up there actually. That looks like it could be the place. So we're going to have a look, ladies and gents. See what's up here. Couple of storage sheds. Just check on the map. sure we're in the right place. The entrance is a bit further up by the looks of it. Although I'll just go past it. I might just go past the entrance actually. I did. Okay. Okay. This could possibly work. Let's just have a quick look around. This area could possibly work. Got a storage shed there. Yeah, so we've got a storage shed there, so this area could possibly work. Yeah, I can't look inside it because obviously we don't own it. This area could quite possibly work. Might need to kind of put in plans for mission to maybe get one of these removed. Or we might have some space down behind it actually, behind it, maybe. So yeah, there might be some space down behind it, yeah. So this has got potential. Okay, so what was the price for this bit of land? Where were we? Oh, she sent me. Okay, so 78 and then 79 separate. 142, well, nearly 142,500. Okay, that has got potential. Okay. So it comes through this bit of land here as well. Up to about here, I'm guessing. Because I'm guessing that would be the boundary of the field. So yeah, it's got to be up to about here. This bit and then back. And up there where I am, my car is. So she's got potential, this area. So that's not included, that's a different area. Okay, but this is definitely got potential. Okay, ladies and gents, that's definitely something, you know, it's got potential. So I think I will leave that one here, and I will catch you all in the next episode. So I will be getting in contact with the land agent that has this advertised and see what we can kind of do. Maybe we can come and have a visit inside if we can, or see what the terms of use are for the actual land. Because what we don't want to do is purchase something to perhaps put livestock on that we can't use for livestock. So I will, you know, I'll do some digging into that, see what I can find out, and hopefully in the next episode we should have, you know, a bit more information. So I will all catch you all in the next episode. As always, happy farming.